There we go. Okay. So, this is Hazzas. There's a second dragon. I'll be pinging your map in just a second here. You can see on the map I'm pinging. Once a good few of us will be going into the dream to do a bunch of damage to the dragon that is in there. Otherwise, the rest of you will be killing the elementals that come out. We need to focus one down so we can get the debuff from them. You know you will get the debuff from the fire on the ground. It'll be a green fire. You'll run through it and they'll cause you to run really quickly. It's very apparent that you got it. So make sure that you get that debuff. So when it phases, essentially you will not go into the dream, and only those who are selected to go into the dream are going to go down and do the damage to the boss. So after, I believe it's whole 20 seconds, it is instant death if you wait too long to get out of the dream. So it will be up to us and those who are not inside of the dream to wake them up. We do so by walking into the fire and running our little hearts out towards those that are sleeping. It is a 1-to-1 wake up, so one debuff can wake up one person. So we need to make sure that at least, I want to get at minimum 5 people, but we want to get about 10 people. Just grab that debuff and run it into the sleeping people. With that said, we'll probably be doing 2 whole phases. Once the first phase is done, we get a whole bunch of damage off to him. We'll be moving back to the main dragon you see in front of us, Hazzas. Please understand that Hazzas does have a tail swipe, so make sure that you're around the front leg, but not in front of the dragon. This one also has another poison spewing acid breath, just like the other ones. This will go towards Eranikus as well. He has a tail swipe, but there's a much larger gap between his side, so you don't have to worry as much. Now then, let's select the few people we need to go down. No. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just double checking here. So I want Moralion, I want Larthron, I want Nocturnum, I want Magic Leaf, and I want Cat. They're all gonna go into the dream. We also need one healer to go with them. Ampure, please go with them. They're going to be with Diamond and Square. So that'll be the melee target group. Will follow Diamond, the ranged group. You can stack with Larthron, but Larthron will be going into the dream. So those who did not hear their name will be killing an elemental and getting the debuff. And when told to do so, grabbing the debuff to wake the people who are asleep. Do not wake them too early. They need to be doing damage to the other dragon. And do not wait until too late, because otherwise they will just straight up die. That is another thing. Otherwise, that really is the whole fight. Don't ignore it fully, but yeah, go to Diamond for the name, for the names that were called. Alright, once it does the roundabout for the last time, we'll move in and follow it. Don't attack it. We'll wait for it to come back. Alright, everybody in. Everybody. You act like you haven't done this before.
Nothing bad.
Please remember it does tail swipe, as you just noticed.
Knocking back.
Alright, the elementals will be coming out. Diamond, anybody who is named, please go to Diamond. That's Ampure, that's Larthron, that's Moralion. Anybody who didn't hear their name prior, do not be with them. I missed a couple of the names, but I'm pretty sure you know who you are. Grab that debuff from that fire, walk into the elementals. There's a current debuff on the ground, make sure you grab it. Wake up the sleepers that are... Not the other sleepers, not the other sleepers. Wake up the ones that are close to the elementals here. A few of them slipped in. Kill the rest of the elementals. Alright, give them 5 more seconds and then we can wake them up. Don't worry about grabbing even more of the debuff, guys. That's just doing damage to you. Okay, wake them up.
Knocking back.
Please make sure you save your last cooldowns for the final phase. We will all be in the dream and we'll be all doing double damage. Most of you already know that, but for those that don't. Alright, melee, head towards diamond. Range, you can keep pushing for now. Alright, everybody pop everything you can on this guy. We have a time down till we're dead. Watch for falling rocks. Those rocks do a decent amount of damage. You'll see a small ripple effect on the ground. That's where their AoE shows. Good job. Alright, we got some male healing gloves. As per usual, that's fine, okay. We have one blood icon, that's me. That should be my second or third. It's my second. Ritual token, please roll. Okay, so Kim Cat with an 80. Congratulations. Nice. That's okay, I noticed it. Oh, I just put in... There we go. Male healing pants, legs. That's what I thought. Okay, so this one is shadow spells and arcane spells and damage and healing. Please roll. So this one is definitely for Either a Boomy who's doing Arcane or a Shadow Priest. Magic Leaf or Larthron. Okay, congratulations, Magic Leaf. And whoever wants to skin the dragon, it's 260. Oh. Alright, so here's the explanation for Eranikus. He's the big brick wall of this dungeon. We have the damage, we have the healing. This is a mechanical fight. Please understand that we need everybody to be following the mechanics to a certain degree anyway. Otherwise, we will not proceed forward. Now, once again, I'm going to ask, does anybody have the egg for summoning Hakkar or the scroll for summoning Hakkar? We might not be able to do the final boss if we don't have that. Otherwise, we'll have to summon in one of our alts. Alright, with that said, Eranikus, the one in front of us, he has a few big moves. We are going to form a bait group with some ranged, and we're going to have every single other person in melee at his legs. As we do DPS, he will finally phase and go to sleep, at which point he will summon two lurkers, the large walker things. They can also drop the dreams that put people to sleep. They need to be interrupted or stunned when those casts come up. So make sure when DBM screams for it, I'll be kicking. Others should be stunning it. Others should be interrupting it. Make sure we have a couple of our, a couple of our interrupts per the two. Now, with that said, once he wakes up, he usually waits about 5 whole seconds to 10 seconds before doing his big move. That big move is he goes into the Waking Nightmare, at which point we all need to run into the clouds that have been dropping towards the bait group. You will know that you've walked into the cloud properly when you get flung to the right or to the left. It is the north way. I'll just ping on the map. You'll get flung towards that way. That is how you know you've done that properly, at which point he will unleash his 50k damage move, and it will hit us all, every single person. If you did not do it properly, you will simply be dead. Otherwise, we will be woken up by that move. Do not walk back into one of the dream clouds. Make sure you simply move back into position and around any clouds or obstacles that may be in your way. Moralion, if you can help grab the aggro of the whelps and the scale banes when they come out like you have done before, that'd be incredibly helpful. Thank you. Now, otherwise there'll be whelps. You guys can do a little bit of cleave. They aren't actually that dangerous, save for against the casters. They'll just interrupt them forever. But we'll be focusing all of our damage on the lumbering giants once they come out, and Eranikus as priority. Now, once he gets down to the 30% mark, roughly around there, we will probably get one more Waking Nightmare out of him before that point. But the Scale Banes will start coming out, and they'll put acid rain on the field. That acid rain has the same effect as the rocks. I'm pretty sure not a lot of you saw it, but it has a little yellow ripple. That little yellow ripple will indicate 1,000 damage incoming to your way, so make sure that you understand. Catherine, get the fuck back here. Please understand that you need to dodge those. This is where I say it's completely a mechanical issue. We have the damage, we have the heals. If you're standing in stuff that you shouldn't be standing in, that is genuinely your fault. And I need you guys to not be standing in stuff. Please pay attention to your feet at all times in the final phase. Range will be spread out at that point, so watch your feet literally. There'll be the clouds spewing out from his neck. You don't want to step in clouds early if he gets one more Waking Nightmare off. That is the majority of everything. He does have a Psychic Scream attack, just like the other bosses. Please be ready with the interrupt. I know I will be ready. Otherwise, yeah, he also has a tail swipe. Don't go towards his tail. I think that's everything. If anybody has questions. Yep, bait group. Larfron, anybody who wants to be bait group, who wants to volunteer and knows what to do, go towards blue square. Zilly, move towards this way, please. Nim Raven, your melee, come over here. I need a couple more ranged volunteers, please. Healers, either way. We need at least 4 to 5. Perfect. Llama, or Ampere, why don't you go with him? You'll be chilling most of the time anyway with shields. Alright. Everybody's ready. Let's move off to the right side. Bait group knows what to do. Everybody who is not bait group, you are
5,
next to the
4,
dragon.
3,
Be
2,
between his front and
1.
back leg where everybody else is. ST will be in front.
Watch your step.
Bait group, I will not be calling out the dreams. I need y'all to understand what that mechanic is properly and dodge it for yourselves.
Watch your step.
It makes lots of sense. You're just not in the bait group.
Interrupt 1.
Alright, be ready to run into the clouds. You can see where they are. Wait for the air horn or whatever they have it for DVM for you. There's the phase, into the clouds, into the clouds. Run all the way in, yep. Perfect. Alright, we woke up, back to position. Moralion should be picking up all the whelps off the casters.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's towards us. Who has aggro there? That's weird.
Interrupt.
Ah, crap. We didn't... I was using the armor penetration, not the interrupt.
Watch your step.
There's the lumbering dreamwalkers.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2.
Interrupt. Get some stuns out. I think we have a cloud in there. Be careful, guys. Okay, the scale beans will be coming out soon, but he'll also be you see that fresh cloud on the right side? Don't go towards the one directly next to the bait group. That one will fade too soon. Acid rain, watch your feet, guys.
Interrupt.
Yeah, just do a nice little sidestep. You can start crossing to the other side. Oh, into the clouds, into the clouds. This will be the last time, quickly. Good job.
Watch your step.
Back to position. You can cross the other side of the dragon at this point, if you need space to see yourself and your feet. Ooh, that's a lot of them.
Watch your step.
Almost there. Well done, guys. Oh, only right at the end did we lose a couple. Right, seriously? Oh my god, the bow again. I hate my life. Oh my god. I was literally like queuing up wild and I was like, nah, the bow's not gonna drop again. Oh my god. Not even the dagger. Yeah. Oh, but at least the really nice necklace and the headpiece dropped, so congrats to those. Don't forget, if you grab the item Essence of Eranikus, start the quest right from your inventory, and then you can drag it over to the left side. I'm going to ping the map. You can hand it in literally right there, so get your free gold and your free item out of it. Alright, there are 2 tokens this time, thank God. Please roll. Top 2 will take. Alright, locked in and Nim Raven. Congratulations. That's... Does anybody want to roll for the bow? Oh, I want the brand new people who have not done this fight before to come over to me, Shinshank. Should be the 2 of you, alright? I'm jumping, I'm over behind the tank. There you go. Okay. So, this fight is, again, mostly mechanical. There are 3 big things. There's the soul shackles. If you get the soul shackle, please run out of the melee group so that you don't hit everybody with them. There's the blood pools. The ranged will be stacking up on... I'm going to give it to Octavius here. Bam. I need you moving the ranged group who are going to be stacked on you a little bit to the right each time to make sure the blood pools are in a safe spot so we don't have to worry about them. The tank will be here facing the boss towards him. You can stand behind the boss. This boss does not have a tail swipe. It can mind control people. Those mind control people can be damaged by you, so if they're in the melee group, please make sure you're holding back your AoEs. This is a single target fight, so don't kill your fellow allies. Cat's gonna kill you if you become mind controlled. I'm sorry, do your best to deter her. Let's see. The final part and the hardest part, the most mechanical part, is the hemorrhaging blood. That is the corrupted blood. If you get the corrupted blood, you are to leave yourself out of the group that you are in, whether it be melee or ranged. And you need to make sure that you, if you are hemorrhaging blood, that you move all the way to where Lazili and Aquilage are standing over here. This is going to be the front of the boss. This is very important. If you're hemorrhaging blood, we can't heal you properly. Certain things can technically heal you. I'm not sure the exact specifics on it, but mostly the I know like renews or certain ticking heals can work, but not strict like holy spells definitely can't help you at all. So you're going to stand behind the tank, not close to the tank. You do not want to get standard corrupted blooded. You are going to remove yourself. You're going to run around. It is about 10 yards that you can infect your fellow players. So make sure you're running around the tank, around the other groups. Don't corrupt the rest of the group. Once again, we have the damage, we have the healing. This is purely mechanical. If everybody doesn't understand this, then it can screw up the whole raid. Otherwise, it'll just be a much longer fight than it needs to be. Now, with that said, Nim Raven and Lazili. Aquilage, you've done this once before, right? Alright, you know what to do. You don't need to be standing here. This position is now filled by the other noobs. Alright, Lazili and Nim Raven. Your whole job for this fight After the boss transitions to his larger form and all of the blood pools have went out, you are going to come here and stand here. You do not need to DPS. If you can heal, if you can DPS, if you can do whatever from a range, please do so. But you are simply going to stand here for the rest of the fight. Please and thank you. You are going to be our pillars. This is where you need to stand and be. For essentially, that hemorrhaging blood is going to be ripped from your bones, quite literally. You are going to become a skeleton. And other than those two, you can return to your group properly, but you guys will simply stand there and be our pillars. Please and thank you. This is not any kind of mocking situation. Like I said, it is a very large mechanic, and if for any reason somebody is doubtful or messes something up, it can ruin a very large portion of the raid. So thank you for standing there and being our pillars. Now, everybody else, I'm pretty sure you should all know what to do, so here's the ready check. If you have questions or concerns or comments, now's the time. You sure are mighty. Alright, that's everybody but Cat. She's taking a bite of a sandwich. Ryro, on your go. Please remember the 4 summoners don't actually do any DPS. You can just regular damage them. Don't waste your cooldowns on the summoners once they spawn. Yeah, we just want to kill these little guys. The boss is being... well, he's just chilling.
Spread.
Oh, guys, you were supposed to stay with your respective group until the blood pools.
Interrupt.
Don't stay on the blood pools, guys. So once the dragon becomes big and the blood pools stop being thrown out, that's when you can go be our guardian posts and guide the group to victory. Yep, just stay with your respective groups till then. He'll grow really big, that's when you want to go over there. Sadly, there's now a blood pool over there, so ST, aim it a little bit to the left if you can. Alright, he's really big. Go be our pillars, please. The other left. Appreciate. Either way's fine. That's fine. Corrupted blood on the ranged group. You just want to stand in front of the boss, guys. I can't see my own body. Apparently I wasn't even hitting it. Corrupted blood on ST, try not to get too close. Don't kill our poor newbie. Corrupted blood on Cat. Let's get a revive battle res on the Zilly if we can, guys. Corrupted blood on Nocturne, Lomlock, I think it was. On Sandy, I'm not okay. blood on Lomlock. How many battle reses do we got, if we have any? Okay. Near the end, we need Lazili, Lomlock, and Nimraven. They can all get XP. Doesn't matter what order. Just let's see, Magic, you get Lazili. The other one, Call It Out, Lomlock, and Nimraven. They all need XP still. So around the like 10% HP mark of this boss, we'll pick them up. Okay, you can put those battle roses out once again for the people that can get XP. So Lazili, Lomlock, and Nimraven, please don't accept it. Don't accept the res until the boss is almost dead, just to make sure you guys don't... I see... Yeah, go ahead, Lizzie. We just want you guys to stay healthy now. Don't risk yourselves for nothing. Yeah, 25k XP. Oh, thank God, a couple ritual tokens and not the other ones. Ooh, and the nice plate block value one. Okay, 2 ritual tokens, please roll. Locked in, how many do you need, 1 or 2? That can happen. I've done it before. Alright, here's Nimraven. There we go. Alright, let's get the... Here's an armor trinket. Please roll. You're welcome. The rings are on free roll, by the way. I'm just waiting to get them to last. Nimraven, you want it? All you. Alright, here's the plate with strength, stamina, block value. Can roll off spec as well. I know a few of the paladins have their stuff by now. You still need that, cat? Yeah. Yep, here you go. Alright, we got Chieftain's Bane, 35 strength. Aquilage on an off spec. Anybody want main spec? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Okay, guys, the top 2 rolls. This is for a trade-in for a ring. 16, fuck me. A lot of low rolls on that one, gosh. The Zilly with the only real high roll. Rolim with a 62. I think those are our 2 winners. Last call. Once again, these are a trade-in quest item for a ring. These are guaranteed drops every raid. Everybody is free to roll on them. Okay, so Lazili for sure, here you are. Thank you for being our totem for this fight. And